New Mexico is becoming the first state in the U.S. to offer free early childhood education to every family in the state. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham announced a universal child care plan that includes higher pay for pre-K educators. News 13's Jessica Baron is live at the Roundhouse in Santa Fe with more. Jessica?
Starting in November, all New Mexico families, regardless of their income, will be able to enroll their kids into free pre-K. The governor announcing they will be investing in more early education programs and facilities.
Universal access, free childcare for every New Mexico family in the state of New Mexico. That starts in New Mexico.
It's an announcement the governor of New Mexico says will change lives across the state, especially for families struggling to make ends meet. Starting in November, the Early Childhood Education and Care Department will implement free child care across the board.
It is the backbone of creating a system of support for families that allow them to work, to go to college, to do all of the things that they need to do.
In recent years, the state expanded no-cost child care to more households. So, for example, a family of 3 making less than $100,000 a year would qualify. But the governor says that still left many New Mexicans straining to cover child care. Now, the state is lifting that income cap. The state says this will lead to an annual family savings of $12,000 per child.
It's the difference between moving up into the next affordable house. It's the difference between ever being able to go on vacation. It's the difference between making it when inflation in this country remains too high.
The governor also announced initiatives to build and renovate child care facilities through a $13 million low-interest loan fund, along with an additional $20 million she's asking lawmakers to approve in the next year's budget. Incentive payments will also be available for providers who give early education teachers a minimum of $18 an hour pay rate and offer 10 hours of care per day, 5 days a week.
For far too long in America, we have treated these professionals as babysitters and even called them such, paying them minimum wage or far below the compensation levels for professionals that we've entrusted to create the neuroscience opportunities and outcomes for little ones.
The governor says both state and federal funds will be used to pay for the initiative, as well as the state's Early Childhood Trust Fund. She's calling on lawmakers to approve another $120 million to fully fund the program. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jessica. The state estimates an additional 5,000 professionals are needed to fully run the universal child care system. They say they are launching a campaign to recruit providers.